Hey guys! Today I wanted to talk to you all about social media. This is a huge part of your Beachbody business and it can be so helpful to you, especially when you're looking to expand outside of your warm market. So if you'll remember, your warm market is the group of people that you're already friends with on Facebook who you talk to or you see on a day-to-day basis. They could be friends, family, college friends, people from school, coworkers, aunts, uncles, really close mutual friends, that sort of thing. So, as a coach, social media is going to be your main platform for reaching other people with your posts and sharing your journey. So, we recommend that in order to maximize that potential of being able to be seen by others, that you make a point to use social media to share your journey 2 to 5 times a day. So obviously, the less you share, the less likely you are to be seen. The more you post, the more likely you are to be able to be seen. So let's talk first about Facebook. So Facebook is going to be your primary, probably, social network. And Facebook can be amazing because you can comment directly on people's posts, you can message them privately, you can tag them in things, you can add them to groups. It's going to be your universal way to connect with somebody. But Facebook's tricky, and so here is something that everybody needs to know about how Facebook works. So if you think about your friends list, if you have a lot of friends on Facebook, like let's say you have over 500, how likely do you think it is that those 500 people are going to be able to see your posts on Facebook in their newsfeed? Not very likely, because it depends on what time of day you post, if they happen to be on at the exact same time, and how many of their other friends are posting and pushing things down the newsfeed. So, in order to counteract that, Facebook uses an algorithm and it's called Facebook affinity. And this is when Facebook decides how viewable you are going to be in someone else's newsfeed. So think of it like this. If you are somebody who only gets on Facebook maybe like once or twice a week and you just post once or twice and you don't really like or comment on a bunch of other people's things and you just kind of use it really sporadically, you're not going to have a lot of activity. You're not going to have a lot of people liking or commenting on your posts. And so Facebook in their algorithm is going to say, okay, this person's not very active. They're not getting a lot of traffic. We're not going to make them very visible. So the rare times that you do post, your stuff is not going to show up in all of your friends' news feeds. It's only going to show up in the news feeds of those who you have interacted with. So, to counteract that, we as coaches recommend that you use your Facebook at least 2 to 5 times a day. And what that would entail is sharing, so posting. And those posts need to be a wide variety of things. They cannot and shouldn't just be Beachbody related, because then your friends are going to think, oh, okay, Sarah became a coach and now all she talks about is Beachbody, which is super annoying and salesy, and I'm kind of grossed out by it, so I'm going to unfollow her. And then you lose people. So, in order to find a balance in your life, we recommend posting 2 to 5 times a day and having at least one or two of those posts be something fitness/Beachbody related. So that way people know that this is a part of your life, but they know that it's not completely dominating your life. You want people to still see you as the same person that you were before you became a coach. You had interests, you had kids you posted pictures of, you did things for fun on the weekend with your husband, you went and traveled. Share those things. Continue to be present on Facebook and share that stuff, but also share one or two things about your own personal fitness journey, because those are the posts that, in combination with the other things you post, people think, wow, she's really well-rounded. I have a lot of stuff in common with her. She's a busy mom and she's still getting her workout in. I want to talk to her about this challenge group thing I keep seeing her post about. So in those 2 to 5 times a day that you're posting, you should also be liking and commenting on other people's posts also. And this is called being engaged and being interested in them and not just being interested in yourself. This is part of relationship building that we talk about. It's about being interested in other people, what's going on in their life. So like, comment, Ask questions, be engaged on what is happening on other people's feeds, especially the people that you maybe want to reconnect with or you specifically want to have see your posts. Because when you are posting often and when you are engaging with other people through their Facebook, the affinity is going to see you as being somebody who is very active on Facebook and somebody who is engaging with other users, and they are going to put you in other people's news feeds. They are going to put you in the news feeds of those people who you interact with most. That is how they compensate for the millions of people who use Facebook all at the same time during the day. So, Facebook can be amazing for you. Facebook can be a huge tool for connecting with your warm market and your cold market and reaching out to new people and building relationships and all of that good stuff. But it only works if you work. So get active with it. And when you're making sure to post, make sure at least 1 to 2 of those posts a day are relative to your fitness journey and an invite or a call to action for people to join you. Because that in conjunction with everything else is going to really tie you together as somebody that people want to work with. Now, another really great social media platform that's taking off and is a great way to expand your cold market is Instagram. Now, this one has taken me a little bit of time to get used to, but I think it can be a huge source of new followers. And how Instagram works is that it is a platform, social media, that only lets you post photos. And those photos can be viewed by anyone in the world depending on what hashtags you tag on your photo. So unlike Facebook, where your stuff only shows up in the newsfeed of people that you're friends with, Instagram allows you both the chance to be seen by your followers, but also to be found by your hashtags. So what a hashtag is that little ampersand, I'm sorry, not ampersand, but you know, that little hashtag. Have you seen that skit? Anyways, so the hashtags let you tag your photo relative to things that the photo is about or that you are about as a person. So for example, if I'm going to post a photo of me and my kids at the park, I can use up to 25 hashtags for that photo. I can put a little caption and then I can say hashtag twin mom, hashtag Austin, hashtag Texas, hashtag park time, hashtag 6 years old because my kids are 6, hashtag brunette, hashtag fit mom, hashtag work at home mom, hashtag stay at home mom. I can keep evolving whatever I want to tag my photo in to be relative to the things that the photo's about or the kind of people that I want my photo to reach. So that let's say 2 hours later, after my photo has fallen down in the feed and it's no longer at the top, if there's somebody on Instagram who is looking at the hashtags for twin mom, my photo is going to be in there. And they might see it and be interested by it, click on it, like what they see, like my photo, go to my profile, scroll through my other photos and decide, okay, this mom looks like she'd be somebody I'd want to hang out with. I'm going to follow her. And then I have gained a new follower based on my photos and my hashtags I've used. So this is how Instagram can be really amazing for connecting with different people who have similar interests as you based on how you use your hashtags. And this can also be a way that you can find new followers based on their interests. So I recommend to people that in addition to posting on their own Instagrams 2 to 3 times a day and using hashtags, that they also scroll through some of the hashtags of things that they are interested in. And not only just doing that, but if you're scrolling through and you find a photo that catches your eye, and let's say you tagged it postpartum. Okay, so all of those photos are going to be of people who have used the hashtag postpartum. And you find a photo and you like it. And then you go to that person's profile and you scroll through their photos. If you think that person is somebody that you would want to have a relationship with or follow, go through some of their photos, like some of their photos, comment things like, oh, your kids are so cute, or wow, you look great postpartum, congrats. Do something that's engaging, that's complimentary, or ask them a question like, oh wow, I love your shirt, where did you get it? Getting engaged with people on their Instagram and liking multiple photos sporadically through their profile is going to show up in their Instagram as, hey, so and so liked this photo, this photo, this photo, and commented. So naturally, that person will probably go to your page, scroll through your photos, compliment or connect with you in some way, add you as a follower, and you've created a new relationship there. And so then you'll continue to see those people on your Instagram and you can continue to build a relationship there. Instagram also has a feature that not a lot of people use, but allows you to direct message somebody. And so at the opening of your Instagram, you'll see a little inbox looking symbol at the top right hand corner of your Instagram. And that is where you can choose one of your followers, send them a photo, and then write something to them about it. So that can be a place where after you've connected with them and you feel like there's a relationship evolving, you could send them a direct message with a post about your upcoming challenge group and invite them to join you. And so that can be the way that you can connect with people on your Instagram on a personal level after you've built a relationship by liking and commenting and engaging on each other's photos. So Instagram can be huge when you feel like Facebook isn't really allowing you to meet new people. Instagram can be that place where you can meet new people. So I'd recommend, if you have an Instagram, that you make your photos visually captivating. Make them something so that when people are scrolling through thousands of photos, yours is going to stand out and they're going to like what they see. It's going to be well composed, and the colors are going to be great, or the little designs that you do are going to be something that's catching to the eye, so that people will see your photos and think that you're somebody that looks like fun or that they could relate with, or that your upcoming challenge group is just what they've been looking for, and you can create new followers that way. Now, a lot of coaches choose to use Twitter, some don't. Some of them choose to use Pinterest, some don't. If there's any social media network out there besides Instagram and Facebook that I recommend you check out, it's Pinterest. Pinterest can be a huge way to connect with more people also who are outside of your market. And that can happen by pins that you make of healthy recipes, clean eating recipes, Shakeology recipes, and you have the capacity also to link those pins back to your personal blog or website. So then you can gain new followers that way too. So Pinterest can definitely be a gold mine and even something that you share those pins with on your Facebook. So something to check out too. But remember that when you're using social media, it's important to be active and consistent on both Instagram and on Facebook, because if you're not consistently posting or engaging or showing up on Facebook, your affinity is going to get diminished and you're going to start disappearing from people's feeds. On Instagram, if you're one of those people who is really good at staying engaged with people for a while, but then you forget to post on Instagram for like 5 days, those people are going to think, oh, she's kind of flighty. I don't know if I can trust her to be consistent with me if I needed help in my fitness journey. So it's just as important to be consistent in your social media as it is to be consistent in your daily vital behaviors as a coach. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, let me know.